Guys, welcome to the Dim2 channel. Today we're doing a different concept here. It's not Origins. We are doing Luckyblock Skyblock with the big man Present Blue. Some weird things happen in this video, guys, if I'm being truly honest. So, just be prepared. Like, half of the stuff that happens here looks like I've cheated. Be prepared, guys. This gets crazy. So the first thing that gets done is, of course, Present actually loots the chest. We are in crawl at this moment. So I dig everything out and make sure we have enough for a cobblestone generator. By the way, if you could subscribe, it'd help out a lot. Not many of my viewers are actually subscribed. And, but yeah, I made the cobblestone generator. I nearly messed up, but I have tried recording this video about 3 times. Of course, Present, being the rocket scientist he is, just jumps in the lava. But like I said, I've tried making this video before, but some things happened that you'll see later in the video, which I did have to cheat to get rid of. I say cheat, I didn't spawn anything in. Nothing like that. All you were set to peaceful and then unpeaceful. That's all that happened. Okay, pretty much. I paused that because I thought everything was about to crash because we had a huge lag spike. But then pretty much all that happened was present move. So I, of course, dumped everything I could that we didn't need. And Present got to work on the blocking of the Luckies. So I told him, let's go, and then we found out our fits worked a lot better, and then I looked to that and I was like, oh my god, I got a totem. Because I thought these were rare in this mod pack, but guess not. So we just continued on. We will be doing more maps like this in the future. But then I got this, a red sword. And I got some ambrosia. So I gave Present the red sword, because he is way better at PvP. I thought that block we could just break, but now later in the video we find out that's an unbreakable block. But I gave him the red sword. But like I was saying, we will be doing more concepts like this in the future, so if you would like that, please smash like and subscribe. I drank this and I found out I was a bird. I became bird. And don't worry guys, I missed. I didn't land in the water. So I continued on. We had some really weird items coming out of this, so we just thought, oh well. I started with the basic, for some reason I didn't, blip that in. That thing I tried to warn him about. Those spawn a random mob. Causes absolute chaos. I was terrified. I was trying to convince him, don't do that. Please do not. And what does he do? He does it. He spawns some purple bee. I was well confused and so was he. We didn't know what this was, so I just killed him in case it killed me. Like blood for the blood god, innit? But I continued. I nearly broke that skeleton skull waiting for him to respawn. And for some reason he had the egg, so I spawned another one. So, sacrificed him again, second time. But he had this red sword, so at this given moment I was terrified he wouldn't take the joke. And he would do that. That one hurt. But we knew we'd be dying a lot in this video, so keep inventory was an important. But as we continued on, I for some reason dug that hole there, expecting to mine, knowing he had the pickaxe. So I asked him to give it to me, and for some reason he didn't know where he put it, so he looked in the water and found it. He then nearly throws it in lava. He was like, oh, I can't do that, it'll burn. So I had to prove him wrong, completely, because I was like, look, you're being stupid. So I just threw it in the lava. He panicked, and then he realised, oh yeah, it's netherite. Nothing was going to happen. I gave him the buckets, then I accidentally threw him the pickaxe, so then we had a whole nother pickaxe dilemma. So I kept throwing him the buckets and trying to get the pickaxe, and he just kept picking it up. So I had to keep telling him, you picked it up, mate. If you want a part 2 to this video, please make sure to hit like. But these bees were coming back, and they're really annoying. They don't actually do much in this video, but they're just there. But yeah, I went and collected some cobblestone. Did what I could. All the lucky blocks on the tree were broken, and of course, Present Blue being the comedy guy he is, we only had 16, so what did he do? He goes, just one, and then I had a sandwich, which was well nice. I was well proud of that, because it looked well cool in my hand. But yeah, he went and he destroyed all of the lucky blocks. I got an egg and I panicked for a second, but then I got a colour block, which I was like, wow, that's sick. It changed colour. And it became a sheep, so I was happy. And then I placed the colour blocks, it looked cool. So then he uses the rest of the lucky blocks, and that's it. Those were all of our lucky blocks. And he spawned that. So of course, like any smart guy, I set it to peaceful. Because that was all I could do. What was I meant to do? I did pause it for that bit. Because I just thought it would be more efficient. But we had to kind of sort out the demolition that was that. And these bees kept leaving these little purple particles. So we filled it in the best we possibly could, and I stabbed him almost immediately. So we just had to rebuild from there. Of course, President Bloom, he died. I thought, and then he does this, thinking he's well smart. I jump off and play genius maneuver, and that is setting it to peaceful again. It was the only good option at this point. Of course, I had to set it back to normal once I was alive. So yeah, we were back at it. Another session of rebuilding. And then finally, Bloom, he put the lava and thing back down. And then he was like, oh, we have redstone. So I was like, oh, yoink. I told him to place the stuff back down. And of course, he punches me while trying to do it. For some reason. So then we get back to breaking cobblestone. Oh, you thought anything else was going to happen in this video? No. Just cobblestone breaking. Then I stabbed him. Don't know why I did that. Just felt like it. Yeah, just stabbed him. Pickaxe to the torso. Yeah, one hit kill. But as I continued breaking, we decided to dump our belongings in a chest. But I tried to break the colour block, so I was like, oh, we can move that. And yeah, I found out it was broken forever. So that kind of upset me. And then that was the moment we found out that that block was permanent and that we had placed it in a terrible spot, not knowing it's permanent. So we just continue breaking the trees with a pickaxe. Yes, with a pickaxe, you can't stop me. What are you going to do, crawl through the screen and get me? But yeah, we continued breaking it. I say some dumb stuff. But then for some reason I was like, ooh, redstone. Because I already had it, but I just thought it was well cool. And I chucked him the sandwich, because he hadn't seen one of these. And I thought these were sick. Like, look, it's just bread, but it's got the little stuff. So I killed him, because he didn't seem as satisfied as I did. Just remember what I just did the next time your mum makes you a sandwich. I continuously murdered him until he started sounding happy about the sandwich. It took some time, and then he murdered me immediately, wasting my totem. Sorry, I forgot to turn off funny mic. But yeah, and then I murdered him. And that's pretty much the rest of the video. Thank you so much for watching. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Please don't click off. Please don't click off. Give me views. But you started wasting our saplings. Sorry. Sometimes I can't get over the only things I've said. Then I wasted all that bone meal not knowing that it wouldn't grow with that block there. So that confused me for a moment, wondering why that happened. But then me and President Bloom trapped me in the unbreakable block. I knew I was dead. He knew I was dead, so we just sat there laughing about it. Yeah, laughing about somebody's death. Origins lore? Question mark? Nah, but seriously, I made our crafting table because I had completely forgotten about the fact, that this was also Skyblock. So I just built on, did the normal Skyblock things, as I completely forgot to in that first half of the video. Or nearly half. But I continued on making our little perimeter. Perimetering. President Bloom was making some sort of death trap for me, which I didn't know about. Yeah, he was making some death trap. You know what, next video I do with President Bloom, I'm going to make him record his POV. Yeah. But yeah, it turns out he was planning on a death trap for me. So I broke a couple of blocks, because I knew we hadn't done it in a while. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So, President used all of our blocks, and I thought, that's going to be the end of the video. Yeah, it turns out this Lucky Blocks thing just has a random chance to just give you Lucky Blocks. So we and him both got a stack of Lucky Blocks. Anybody who would have been online at this time would have, but it was just us there. So yeah. But yeah, we decided to stash all of our Lucky Block items in this chest. And of course, as you guys know, we didn't take this seriously. As you can see by Exhibit A. We did not take this seriously. I chucked him a sandwich that I made from my own blood, sweat, and Lucky Block breaking. Hey guys, comment any mod ideas you'd like. I will get to finding one. But yeah, we continued on. We put all of our Lucky Block items in the chest. And we continued, just Lucky Blocking. We stay blocking. We stay blocking, boys. Rise and block, gamers. Sorry, I found out I could do that with the mic, and I've just non-stop been doing this constantly. I know it's annoying, but it's very funny when I can just on and off trigger it, and it's very entertaining. Yeah, sorry for getting off the track, but I broke this tree. Tree gone. Tree got gone. I was checking how long the video was because I didn't want a 2-minute video. But yeah, turns out it was actually already 10 minutes, and I thought, well, we've barely done anything. It's been a good video. 2 likes, and I will do a part 2. Yeah. But we continued, and that was it. We just continued. Sorry, I got off my train of thought there. We broke stuff, and then I went to crafting mode. And crafting recipes had just gone out of my ear then. But then I realised, no block. Woo! He tried to kill me while I was trying to flex my note block. So once I got the chance, I hit him with the note block. And you guys can't see this, but look how quick we type. Like, just look at those notes. Look how quick they go. We popped off. No auto clickers. We just popped off. We have insane click speed. But yeah, we just messed with this block for as long as possible. And it was actually really entertaining. And that sheep was annoying me, so I ended up murdering it. He wanted to mess with it a bit, but yeah, I didn't want to. But I left it, due to his grand wishes. I left the sheep. But if it got in the way, And it was on my unbreakable box. That sheep got punched. And then he was like, no, let's mess with it. So I punched it off a cliff. But yes, we continued on messing about. The sheep was dead. It wasn't coming back, not coming back in season 2. But I started making us a Luckyblock area. So Bloom didn't do that dumb thing he did again. Then he tried to kill me, so I crit hit him, thinking he'd survive that because I was just critting him with my fist. But then I punched him in the lava, so he did die. So I jumped off and I was like, yeah, I deserve that one. And I didn't notice, but in this mob pack, the tick speed was going off. Like the mobs, they were small, but like water flows or how leaves on trees broke, that was going insanely quick. But I continued making a little Luckyblock area. So this is where we'd break Luckyblocks. So then there'd be no mass stackage, which didn't work. There still was mass stackage and dumb stuff going on. But anyway, I continued and I made the little Luckyblock pedestal, and then I killed myself. In a video game YouTube system, because they're going to hear the YouTube moderator's going to hear that and then just slaughter me. But yeah, and then I found this death trap, which he was meant to make when I spawned in. But didn't quite work, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll try it out anyway. So he broke the box, and surely enough, it was a death trap, although I could have swam up. But he didn't break the block, so I was like, oh, I'm dead. I'm screwed. But then I remembered, we're on 1.17, not 1.5 like the normal mod packs. So I could just swim out. And then I died. Did I say 1.5? I meant 1.9. But yeah. So I just broke. Skull. And then we found more of that stuff, which I didn't tell him what that was, because he didn't see me fly off. So I was like, oh yeah, you should drink that, it'd be fun. He drinks it and I punch him, because I know once you have levitation, you get launched when you get hit. I nearly killed him, but then didn't. So we started Luckyblocking, testing out my new pedestal. And of course, it went well for a bit. We just got skeleton skulls and stuff. I don't know if there was a way to upgrade the Luckyblocks, or if it was just, Luckyblocks being dumb. But then the trigger. We were like, oh, cool. Then I found out that the block we spawned on was 1, 1. Like the first and last coordinates were 1 and 1. So that was pretty entertaining. But yeah, I continued on. And if you just watch me turn to the leaves, I don't know if you would see it, but look how quick the leaves are breaking. They're going insanely quick. They're not meant to go that fast. And the trees aren't meant to grow as quick as they do either. I don't know what was up with it. It might have been the tick speed, or it might have just been quick. But like I said, yeah, it didn't stop quite the blockage. He just wanted to test how high he could possibly go. So, as you normally do, you start murdering your friends. So I continued breaking his tower down. And then I got one of these, and of course, we all know what you're meant to do with those. I just had it. chilled. I meant to throw it off the edge, but I don't know when that bit comes. But yeah, you'll see in a second where I was planning on throwing it off the edge, and then something happens. Something happens. Yeah, spoilers. I meant to throw it off the edge, and then I spawned a sheep. So that sheep was just there. I let him vibe for a little bit. But if he got in the way, like the last one, I think you know what happened. He would have to be terminated. But I continued on with my loot, just chilling. And I'm too lazy to finish this voiceover, so here's entertaining music for the rest of the and subscribe, or Canada is 102% fake. And yes, I did record this outro with President Bloom just dying slowly. Goodbye.